Hey, this is video number 2 for my Nano Lagoon. Basically, India Pacific Farms gave me the inspiration. This is kind of what they recommended. And so basically, I had a little bit larger tank. You can see that right there. That was going to be a bigger project, and it didn't work. And essentially, I bought this all-in-one system. I already had the stand, and you can see the tank is set up. We're about to put live rock in. I'll show you that. But some of the modifications: the blue background, and basically the do-it-yourself lighting. I still have to put tomorrow. I'm going to get the plexiglass from Home Depot and put that on there. And then I painted blue, Patriot blue, the back of the tank and the filter. And this filter, I think, is going to work pretty good. It's got a pretty large area here for the carbon to keep the tank kind of clean. And then their biological filtration. I guess you can put some coralline algae pieces in there once you start cycling it. But let's kind of talk about how we got to this point. The idea was to be inexpensive. Okay, so you need your tank. Okay, right now you can get it for about $29. That's the combo, and it comes with the aquarium, the hood, the filter, and then some stuff for freshwater, which you don't need. You're modifying it, and essentially you're taking these off the light hood, so you don't need those anymore. And then you put the reef lights on. 1 can of Krylon white spray paint, that was $29. This spray paint was about $4. And then Patriot blue Krylon for the underside. Make sure it's actually patriotic blue. Okay, white's just white. So the idea is the blue helps mimic the seawater down 2 to 3 meters, and the white will help mimic the brightness of the sky. Okay, and then I had a 10-gallon bag of Instant Ocean, and this was, I believe, $8. A 15-pound bag of Pacific Coral Gravel. I really actually like this stuff. The consistency of it looks real cool. So I've been impressed with that quite a bit. And then today, walk over here. Sorry about the camera, but basically today's video we're going to be putting in the actual live rock. Now I went pretty cheap on here. Already had one of these thermometers, but they recommended this. Not sure if this is going to work, but this is microbacteria, and basically this is a way to start up biofiltration rapidly. I went with this for testing. This is one of those ammonia test strips. The cool thing is you put this in the tank, and basically I just kind of let it go and take it from there and then check the cycling. We've got about 10 pounds of live rock. I got about 1 pound of live rock. That's this piece right here. It's the only piece. It has some dirty water in it, I guess, so I might put a little bit of that in there to help with the cycling itself. Put that over there. Okay, and then just what they call base rock. Some of the other videos, I guess they kind of make their own, and I could have used the bag of coralline algae I had, but this stuff was really cheap. I mean, I want to say he gave me a deal for, like, I'm almost thinking like 75 cents a pound or something. So you know, for me that worked out quite well. Got some nice pieces. It's very porous. The coralline, or I'm sorry, the rock you made out of the coralline pieces, it's going to be good, but it's just definitely not going to be as porous as this stuff. So I recommend that, you know, this is just a little bit extra, and I think you're going to get a little bit cooler look at it. But you can see it's got some nice, you know, tube structures and things like that, and tremendous amounts of you know, surface area. And that's what you want, is extreme amount of surface area for it to occur. Okay, again, 10-gallon nano tank. The idea is, can we do this as affordable as possible? I think all said and done with everything, the tank, the lights, the actual light bulbs, the spray paint, the salt water, I use tap water, the coralline crushed coral bottom, the paint, all-in-one filter thermometer that we're going to put on there to measure that will work as a level to measure the water. Instant ocean, etc., pretty much everything. And then the live rock, I think, for all this, or I'm sorry, the piece of live rock, he says it's kind of cool because he says there's some polyps possibly on there, so I might get lucky and get a couple free coral pieces out of the mix. But that was about 20 bucks for this, and so then all said and done, I think just about 150 bucks or so, probably a little bit cheaper. If there's a sale going on, I'm sure you could do a little bit better. So that's the idea, to go as affordable as possible. I've taught marine science at high school. This will be my 3rd or 4th year doing it. And so one of the ideas is essentially, could I get a system that was simple, up and running, that works well, that will highlight some of the relationships in the ocean for my students, and they could use it as a project on their own for basically 150 bucks. Okay, I will have a video series of some bigger projects. I just got an aquarium grant. We're putting a large system, multi-ecosystem in my classroom, so stay tuned for that video. But let me get the live rock squared away, and then I'll kind of talk about that.